Now look at that for growth. The water lettuce is actually jumping out of its container, and see these little things here. The roots, they spread like that, making a new flower. There's literally thousands and thousands in there. Unfortunately, I've got to change the way this setup is because the light is getting very dim. See the colour starting to change on the plants. So obviously I want to change something up. Obviously I've got to do the filter today, even though that's plenty of flow. It should be more, especially going to be this as cichlid tank, and this one's coming up here, and I'm just having that one and that one, and maybe one of these. I shall have to see. Okay, let me do the upgrade, or the update I should say. That's crazy amount that is. And of course this will help with nitrates, although I've got a little video coming up on nitrates. So let's have a look. Let me get that done and we'll have a look. Wow, she's looking good. Had to move some stuff about, unfortunately. We've got even little baby shrimp growing in there, little cherries. I put that filter on the back wall, and so this can get some light. I'm hoping that the fern gets a little bit better now. I'm going to put a back in on this, but I haven't decided on what I'm going to do, and Noodles is going crazy. I've taken most of the water lettuce out of this tank as well. I'm going to see what happens, because there's a little bit more flow going on in there at the moment. Found this flat plant, so I just stuck that in the ground, see what happens with that one. And it's looking fantastic. There you go. That's one of the amanos. They've just recently shed their skin. You got that, the roots that come down off these rhizomes. It's quite fascinating. Now that is an otto right at the back there. Or otto, as some people say. It's looking alright. This one's starting to sprout up quite well now. I'm getting a new, the Fluval heater seems to be condensating quite a lot. So I'm going to change that about. Probably get Aqua EL in there, see what happens. Conditions are now perfect for the fish. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do that as well. You see the flow. I've got one of the mattens I'm going to put in here as well, purely just to get some air in there. Apparently, I mean, the oxygen level is very, very high in this tank anyway. It's got a lot of water movement, and there's not many fish, so, but I'm assuming when I overstock the fish, I'm going to need more air. The deep sand bed is doing really well. If you can see that, that will give me anaerobic bacteria, hopefully. Should be after this about the time anyway. Let me zoom back. There you go, what do you think? It's looking very good in there now. Oh, I've got a little plant flower coming. Do get a little bit of algae on here. Not too bad. Little cherries going on. There's all sorts of life in there. There is coolie loaches as well, which are going to be a pain to catch. I've got the cichlids, so I might leave them in there. Just let them see what happens. I'm quite surprised about the little babies in there though. That's quite good. And also in there somewhere is a baby. I saw it the other day. I think it's a ram. It's a tiny little thing, so I'm going to have a look at that. But there's the update for the fish room. Hopefully we've got some stuff coming later on, and I'm going to be talking in depth about some other stuff, but it's quite good. Quite happy. These flippers are they're very expensive, but they're fantastic. They really keep the glass nice. You do get a little bit of stuff on there, but that comes right off with that thing. And of course you can flip it over to polish. Guys, any questions, just get in touch, no problem. If you need help with anything, just give me a shout. Guys, take care, be safe.